team news. This is Touchdown Live in the Huddle, sponsored by your Tri-State Ford dealers. There's more in store. Stop by today.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into another edition of Touchdown Live in the Huddle. We are back. It is what, we're in week 8. It says on the screen week 8, and we are getting ready for week 9 of games.
Yes, last week of the regular season in Indiana already.
We're flying through.
What's happening?
I could not tell you. But I mean, we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. We're having fun, and we are getting close to, well, the times that really, really matter the most.
Mm-hmm.
And schools are still kind of sorting out, their spots in the conference standings for the regular season. And we'll start off in our recap with one of those teams and one of those games. That was a big one that did get sorted out here. It is Jasper and North. This was one of the closer games. I put weekly recap shutouts and blowouts because we had a lot of those. This one, though, North won it 21-14. It was tight all the way.
Yes, it was. It was a doozy of a game. Lots of wild plays in the first half while I was there, including that fake punt. And that sort of got North kick-started on offense. They got this nice little run here by Hunter McKinney, scored, and there they were off and running. Had a blocked kick, or not a blocked kick.
Field goal.
The holder was not able to hold on to the snap and then tried to get up and do something with it and then fumbled and North took it back. So
you can't try and do too much.
Yeah, and so, boy, that was a huge play for the Huskies.
We'll talk about that one a little bit more as we get on through the show. Now, though, let's look to our second game. This is where we start getting into the shutout portion of the weekly recap. Tecumseh, they won their game against Pike Central 36-0.
Yes, they did. That was their third shutout, I believe.
Yes, third in 4 games.
And they're on a roll on defense, and obviously the offense was playing well.
Yep.
Dax Kramer, he makes some big plays for this Braves offense, and Joey Paradane's having some good success in year 1.
He sure is. Year 1 getting right down to it. All right, now here's a wild score. Henderson County, well, this guy's having a good time, first of all. Henderson County wins it over Christian County 67-29. What a game that was. And I guess that DJ setting the tone there early with the party music and getting going because Henderson County's offense was rolling.
Yes, they were. A nice kind of a breakout performance, if you will, by this offense. They've kind of been a little inconsistent. They're early in the season they were having trouble scoring points, but boy, they put it all together last Friday night. Whew.
Yeah, 67 points is a lot of points. Now, we've got one more game we're going to talk about here in our recap. Ohio County, they're stitching something together here, too. 34-12 win over Holmes, and it was a good one on Saturday. You were there, right?
Yes, I was. That was a good day down there in Ohio County, Beaver Dam. And look at that play right there by Isaiah Cook. He was a big player on defense for him. And it was great to see Ohio County get their first win of the season. Yeah. They're playing as an independent this year. They're not playing in district games because they're trying to get the program built back up. They've struggled a lot here over the years. So they're hoping that, being able to pick their own schedule, try to pick their opponents. And
this is one of the ways you do it, right?
Yes. Find teams that they can compete with. Nobody's going to get blown out either way. And they had a great day Saturday.
Yep, and they do. They get the win, so good on Ohio County. Win number 1 on the season. Good for them, 34-12 over Holmes. Now, let's get in as we continue on here to our plays of the week. We'll start off with a play you typically see in the NFL. It is the tush push. A lot of them happening with Bowden Morgan. It's not necessarily exactly their formation, but Castle did it a lot. They were doing that often. They just got behind Bowden Morgan, pushed him on into the end zone, and he had himself a nice day because of that, too.
Yes, he did. I don't remember what the stats were, but he got in there for a few of those touchdowns like that. I think the Ravens could have used him on that goal line opportunity there at the end of the first half against the Rams. Derrick Henry couldn't get in 3 or 4 times. They should have Bowden Morgan do it for him.
Go for the Knights offense, right? They'll fix things up for Derrick Henry real quick. All right, next we go right back to Ohio County. A lineman pick on a tricky play that did not trick anybody. And Isaiah Cook is the one who ends up coming out on top. Nice play by him.
Yes, it was. And the defense snuffs this thing out, drills the guy as he throws it.
Yeah.
And look what I found. Isaiah Cook, right place, right time. That was a big play that ended up leading to some points for him. So.
Yep, very nice play by him. The lineman getting in on the action. Here's where we talked about
yes, this is
the
wild.
field goal that the snap fumbled, and then, out of the mess comes Jalen Lynch, and he takes the speed all the way to the end zone.
Yeah, that was a huge play because it was going to be, provided that they make the kick, it would have been just 7-3 North. Instead, fumble, run the other way. Now it's 14-0 Huskies, and that was obviously an important play because it goes from a possible just a 4-point lead to a 14-point lead.
Yeah, that's how you set the tone if you're the North Huskies. And, man, they have just been rising up the rankings here, and they are right behind there at the end. I want to look one more time here. I just noticed this. Let's go back to the start. Number 2 on North, he had phoned it in.
Look at this. He's like, they're going to
Bottom left, he was like, all right, here we go. And then he just walks and watches. You know what? He got to watch a good show.
Yes,
all right, here, our final play of the week, Tyler Ruxer.
Woo.
You know what? I was talking with Coach Wilkerson, and he said, I told Tyler, if Jet's not going to throw you the ball, go ahead and get it on defense, right?
Yes, he did.
He was joking, of course. Jet Goldsberry and Tyler Ruxer, great connection, 2 top players in Indiana. But Ruxer made it happen on defense there. He gets his touchdown and a nice catch there as well.
Yes, he did.
Big dude, man.
Yeah.
Flying out there on the field.
Proving that he's not just a receiver / tight end. He can make plays on defense. So
he sure
good.
can.
That proves his stock going to college.
It does. It does. The man committed to Oklahoma right there, looking good this season. Now let's go to our honorable mentions. We got a couple in here. First, a nice, cute baby. Look at that. Javarius Graham bringing out a nice baby. Oops. We're going to go back here. There we go. Look at him. He's having a great time.
That is funny.
Having a great time. Another moon shout out.
Yes.
A beautiful moon.
And Harvest moon rocking this week.
Yes. Now here's our real honorable mention play. A pass going deep for Ohio County. Looks like a pick. Nope. Wyatt Ralph comes up with it.
Yeah, that was coming down into the guy's arms. I was like, oh, man, interception for Holmes.
Yep.
No, on second thought, a completion for Ohio County.
Rabbit out of a hat there. We'll watch that one more time here. It's just, you thought the Holmes kid had it.
Yes, it did look like that.
He really had it in the basket, too, for a moment. Yep, and then just kind of flails the arms, and next thing you know, it is a big chunk play for the Ohio County Eagles.
Better be lucky than good.
Yes,
sometimes.
absolutely. So a good run for them. And the man throwing that ball, he'll start off our action here with Player of the Week. We'll look through our nominees. First up, Aiden Ferris. That's the man we just talked about. 18 of 32 for 302. 2 touchdowns plus a 2-point conversion. And number 2, we've also got Jack Dalton, quarterback and running back. He got in on the passing game, as you'll see here.
Yeah,
he had 8 rushes, though, for 107 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also threw a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Yep, right there.
So good game for him. The North defense, we had 2 defenses. We already talked about this play here. That helps propel North into our nominee list. 4 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries, and 1
what a game.
Scooped up fumble on a field goal attempt that was returned for a touchdown. Great game for the Huskies.
Yeah.
And then the Tecumseh defense, we talked about them. Not necessarily flashy stats, but a shutout is a shutout. They shut out Pike Central 36-0, and it's their 3rd shutout in the last 4 games for the Braves D. And Aaron, you had a nice stat about this too.
Yes. The last time they had 3 shutouts in a season was 2008 when they had 4 shutouts.
There you go.
So they're finding their stride on defense. Obviously, as we said, 3 of the last 4, they've really been playing well. Haven't allowed a single point.
Yes, and they are our Player of the Week.
There you go.
2. Congrats to the Tecumseh defense, the voters. They like that consistency of the Tecumseh defense there. So Tecumseh, they are our Player of the Week for Week 8.
Congrats to all of them.
Yes, absolutely.
All 11 plus guys that play defense.
Yes, it was a team effort, and they got it done, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, now let's take a look before we go at what we're looking at this week coming up tomorrow in Touchdown Live. Here we go. It is a busy one and a good one at that. Rivalry week here in the SIC. Memorial Castle, Modern Day Rights, Central North, Harrison Bosse. Those are always good ones.
Yep, Jasper Vincennes. Back to the Big 8 conference days when those two were in that together.
Yeah, and
That's
it'll be the last time those two meet.
Yep.
Because Vincennes Lincoln leaving the SIC after this school year.
Yeah, unless they keep that as a rivalry game for Jasper's 9th game, because they'll need an extra game now.
Would not be a bad idea. That'd be a fun one to meet. And then we've got some other good ones in Kentucky. Owensboro and Muhlenberg County going to battle. Apollo Madisonville North Hopkins. That should be an interesting one. Madisonville North Hopkins still undefeated. And look at that on our scoreboard. They play twice.
Oh, here we go. The Posey County Civil War game. North Posey and Mount Vernon. That is always good. And that rivalry, I was looking it up, it's tied. 29 wins for each school. So somebody's going to take the lead in that for at least a year.
A rubber match.
Yes.
A rubber match this week. Awesome. Well, we have got a packed slate of games. And, Aaron, why don't you tell the folks where they can watch it?
Well, they can watch it on Touchdown Live tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. 14 News will come on about 10:15 or so.
That's right.
Be there, be square. And, of course, if you don't see the show, you're out at a game and you can't get home in time, it'll be online later on 14news.com.
Boom.
Yep, we'll have all the games
said it
on
right
there.
in sync.
Yes.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
And the whole
friend.
show will be on there clipped as well if you just want to sit back.
You can watch it over and over and over again if you wanted to, which I would highly suggest, actually. Yes. It's always fun.
Get it down to memory.
We have fun. Yes, memorize the show. I'll give you a prize if you do that. If you get everything memorized, you get a prize. Anyways, make sure to tune in tomorrow to Touchdown Live, Week 9. It is a big week of games. You won't want to miss it. We'll see you then tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you next time.